So yeah, I used to be a kid, but now I have a kid. Because my wife, she was pregnant. She was pregnant. I was not pregnant. I don't know if you guys have ever heard men say, "we're pregnant," when they're doing that. It's a thing. Like when me and my wife were going to these classes and stuff, all these other men were like, "Yeah, we're pregnant." You know, I was like, "No, you're not." She gave up coffee. I can still drink coffee. She's pregnant. I didn't have to give up coffee. If I had, we might have adopted. Like this is her thing, and I'm helping in every way I can, but we're not pregnant. We're pregnant. That's what won't men take credit for and glom onto, right? We're pregnant. Yeah, I'm doing this too. I mean, I gained some weight, but that's because I had an excuse to eat. I was like, I'll eat with you, baby, sure. We're pregnant. She went through 36 hours of labor. Yeah. I'm going to get in there and get some credit. 36 hours of labor. After the 24th hour, she decided natural childbirth wasn't so cool. She wanted an epidural. She had to get an epidural. And then me, I had to stay awake that long, so I needed a mocha. That's epidural mocha. That's not... we're pregnant. If you ask me how childbirth was, I can say honestly, chocolatey. Chocolatey and delicious. She says to me, "Hey, if we'd been adults enough to come up with a safe word like we were supposed to, I'd be saying it now. I want drugs." And I was like, "Cool, that's safe word enough for me. Bring on the drugs, please." And then an Australian dude walks in to do the epidural. He walks in, he's all, "Good day." And I was like, "No. No, bring the Indian guy back. Who are you?" And I discovered a prejudice I didn't know I had. I was like, "Australian anesthesiologist? No way." Like, what was I afraid of? That he was going to use, like, wooden needles or something? He was going to see the tiny little needle and be like, "That's not a needle, this is a needle." I was like, "No, Dr. Dundee. Go to another room. You will not touch my wife's spine." And the reason I was then okay with it is equally stupid and childish. We had music for her to listen to help her have a baby, which is in itself so laughable. Like, I know you're going through the most excruciating pain a human can imagine, but perhaps some Brian Eno experimental electronic music will make you feel better. Here, honey, I made you a mixtape, which ironically is how we got into this mess to begin with. But it was, we had Brian Eno playing, and as the Aussie walks in, you know, it's all, "Oh, good day, mate, from the Outback and barbecue and stuff." I look at him and I'm ready to just push him out of the room and say, no, we're going to go natural after all. And he says, "Is that Brian Eno? Music for Airports 1. And I went, "Oh my God, stick a needle in my wife." You're obviously a man of refined taste and great medical training. Have at it. I'm not adult enough to have been pregnant. We're pregnant.